Hey! Everybody get up! Everybody get up! Yeah, welcome to Anita Vita Rise. Alright, everybody. Welcome. It's Anita Vita Rise. Anita Vita Rise. Yeah. Anita Vita Rise. Yeah. Anita Vita Rise. Yeah. Who can make it better? Anita Vita Rise. In all types of weather, Anita Vita Rise. Get you back together, Anita Vita Rise. Go send her a letter, Anita Vita Rise. Anita Vita Rise. Anita Vita Rise, yeah. Anita Vita Rise, yeah. Yeah. Anita Vita Rise.
Welcome to Rise with Anita Vita. I am your host, Anita Vita, Master Medical Qigong teacher and healer. I am so grateful and thankful you're here with me today. As you know, this show aims to amplify women's voices, have them share their stories so that they become a ripple effect of healing in this world. Today's special guest is my amazing fellow Tai Chi sister. She is a master bead weaver. She creates talismans. She makes magic with every creation that she makes. She is also a Tai Chi teacher. So please help me welcome Suzanne Hall to the amazing show, everybody. Hello. Oh my God, she did her queen wave, you guys. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, fellow queen, goddess, sister.
Hello, fellow queen, goddess, and sister.
So she made a request.
To be here.
What's that? Say that.
I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you for coming and to help close us out in this year, you know. And also thank you for requesting for us to put our crowns on. So this is for every woman.
Thank you for the crown. Thank you for giving it to me.
Yeah, you're most welcome. So let's share before we get into the story of why we're wearing our crowns and how you received it. Please let everybody know, who you are and what you're doing and, how you stay positive in these times.
Oh, who I am. Well, I'm a humble soul. Who's trying to make their way through life, basically like everybody else. I've found my way through beading. That's what really calls to me. I had a tough time through my divorce period, and I was looking to find myself, and I found that my roots were what called to me, and I needed to find who I was through my heritage and what my people did. And I found that my great-great-grandmother was Cherokee, and Cherokee women bead. And I looked in the library, I went to Carnegie Library, and I found solace there and looked in the books and taught myself how to do beadwork because there was nobody in the family who knew how to do it. So that's who I am. That's what I do. That's my gift.
What an amazing gift, sis. And, we just saw that photo of your beadwork and you're even wearing your earrings now. So even through, it looks like you're primarily making jewelry right now, but also create other items and you have other creative work.
Yes, I can put beads on clothing and on bows, like for the wedding bow that I did for a wedding that I went to recently. It was absolutely beautiful. Chris and Anna, our brother and sister in Tai Chi, got married recently, and I did the wedding bow for that. That was making me very happy. And just good blessings go into every stitch. And yeah.
So I wanted to get back to, you sharing about going back to your roots and how that was a source of healing for you. And I relate in the same way where, you find these times within yourself, like you're feeling lost, and how do you move through whatever it is for you, whether it's heartache, whether it's a newness of you, a rebirth, when you're looking towards something more. And how did you, in your search, in finding beading, what was your greatest what did you overcome the most through that?
Learning to treat myself better, basically. I love to drive, and you were telling me to reflect, and in reflecting, I have the analogy of a car is I treat myself like I need to fuel myself like the finest vehicle anymore. I used to treat myself so badly and like a junker, like I wasn't going to last very long. And I needed to up my game. I needed to treat myself like I'm going to last for a long, long time. Like I want to be the finest vehicle I can be. And if anything, I think people don't treat themselves well enough. They don't fuel themselves with what they need. And that's what I needed to learn over the journey. And I'm still learning. Like I'm learning what to eat, the best foods, for me. And it's a struggle, but little by little you learn. And Tai Chi has helped me a lot. It's learned me what to do and what not to do, sometimes the hard way, but you learn.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's such a great analogy with using yourself as a vehicle, as a car, like our bodies, and really learning to understand the journey and know that it actually, you do need maintenance. You do need to get your oil checked. You do need to, make sure, when that our gas meter goes on empty, that you actually stop and go get gas. Like you actually do have to fuel yourself. And I believe everybody listening in knows what that feels like, where I'm just going to keep going until, I run out of gas, literally. And then you hit this wall, and it's like, why do we do that to ourselves, And I'm still learning as well. There's times where you feel amazing and you keep going, and then you do hit these bumps along the road, and embracing the journey in its fullness is what I'm learning too, that it's not just one way. There's multiple ways. And then on top of that, you're changing, right? You're changing along the way, and you're not the same person.
And you've got to make accommodations.
Yes. Yes, accommodations. How did you find Tai Chi in your life?
My brother Daryl brought me to class. He saw that I was a raving mess.
Oh my goodness. Shout out Dee. Thank you for bringing her to class.
I was just emotionally distraught at the time. I was just going through it. And he saw that and thank that brother, he brought me in. And it was just what I needed. And it stuck, thank God.
Yeah.
God hears prayer because, and that's true, so true. That's gotten me through is prayer. Yeah. Because when I've been down and out and not in the right place, before I met Sifu, before I was in the library to learn beading, I prayed to find the right space to be in. So all that happened because I prayed.
Yeah. And here you are.
And I prayed to be on this show.
You did? When did you pray for? Since
I
when?
saw all these phenomenal women and I said, Lord, you know, it's a high goal, but I would like to be on the show. And I said that way back in the beginning. And it was, I'd say, when it landed in my lap to pray for me to be in the show, it was in October. Because I was so excited for you to begin in the beginning.
Yeah.
And I didn't think, nah. I thought, nah. I kept thinking, nah. But then in October, I thought, maybe. And then I prayed about it. And then
you're here.
God hears prayer.
Yeah, he does. He does. And I want to let me reflect with you, though. The women that you were seeing also, you've met them. You have been in community with them. So I just want to let you know that you are just as amazing as each and every one of them. So I'm so blessed. I'm the one honored to have you here, because to share your story, it's not easy. You know, it takes a lot of courage. And on top of that, my show's live.
I know. And
right? So that's huge. Like, that's amazing. You know?
Yes,
like,
it is.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So give yourself a pat on the back. Girl, look. We got our crown
The comfort
on.
zone. The thing you said about the
Right?
Comfort zone recently, I'm out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
you.
You're so poised. You're so poised.
Thank you.
And wait, so how long have you been practicing Tai Chi now?
It's been 9 years.
My gosh. Wow. 9 years. What would you say is the greatest? I know there's many. There are many levels to this practice. As you know, we're both Tai Chi sisters. We're now also teachers. What would you say has been the greatest blessing to date?
Peace of mind. Peace of mind and freedom from addiction. Freedom from addiction, yeah, absolutely. Because that has been a road, you know.
Yeah.
I used to treat myself very, very badly. And I thought that I would never get to this point with absolute freedom. Yes. Tai Chi is very powerful.
Yeah. I want to hear more about your journey, and if you're open, sis, to share around addiction. Especially addiction can be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a drug. It could be a lifestyle, a behavior. And before we do, I'd love to just take a pause and say thank you to our sponsors for today's episode. So just sit back and take this quick break, and we'll be right back. What's up, family? I am Anita Vita, Master Medical Qigong teacher and healer. I believe that nurses deserve to be nurtured as much as they give. As a high-performing woman myself, I coach women how to overcome chronic gut pain so that they have total freedom in their life through their practice of medical Qigong. In 2011, while working as a nurse in the post-anesthesia unit, I experienced severe burnout, and it expressed itself as IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome. Discovering this practice allowed me to eradicate this gut disease completely and naturally through meditation alone. The slow, mindful movements of medical Qigong are potent and transformational, recalibrating your cellular structure by cultivating your body's natural energy and healing source called Qi. Today, I coach and empower women to achieve the same result through private and group programs, workshops, and retreat experiences to awaken you to your truth and be the highest version of yourself. If you're still in pain, you've tried everything, and you're sick and tired going from doctor to doctor with only prescriptions and strict diets as solutions, fear no more, my friend, because you have found me. Send me a message right now at anita@nacionvita.com, and we'll get you to rise out of that pain, guaranteed.
Mafe Management is a company dedicated to empowering individuals and businesses in entertainment, special events, talent management, content creation, digital and traditional marketing, and public relations in working together to turn their dreams into reality. Get one step closer to elevating yourself and your business by contacting hello@mafemanagement.com. Let us empower you.
Now let's get back to the show. So, what's that like? I know it's not an easy journey. And there's times where, it still comes up in your story of addiction. What was the blessing and the lesson that came from that? Now that you found total freedom from it.
The blessing and the lesson. That I don't need a substance to control my behavior. I don't need something outside myself to control that which I can control. I don't need to leave it to something else. That I have the power to control my emotions. I can find my happiness by other means. My peace by other means. Absolutely. And the lesson, absolutely, is that this stuff can kill you. Bottom line. There's no playing around with it, and trust issues, you name it, it's just not safe. It's not good by any means. So it's just not worth fooling with. And it's not treating your car well. It comes down to it. It's not treating me well enough to last for the journey. I want to last. I have children, I have friends. I don't, I think of them first now. I put everything important to me first before myself now. It's just a much more humble position to stand in. Before I was me. I really wasn't thinking of the other people. I really wasn't.
What was going in your mind? What was your mindset like at that time where you were at your lowest? Then you found Tai Chi. How did it reconfigure or recalibrate in such a way so that your mental and emotional state was more peaceful? Or let me just ask in a different way, that you found peace in them?
Quite frankly, I had to play the fool a lot before I found peace. Which is why I have to say, I chose Maya Angelou, not the best with words, Maya Angelou's Still I Rise poem to follow up after your post for a reason. It means a lot to me, that poem. And I used Kanye West's song on top of it for a reason. I'm very poetic in what I do. Kanye West is thought of as a fool by many, but he has some really awesome music and some really wonderful things that he does say at times. And I've been thought of as the fool so many times in my life. But I do have a lot to offer. And I'm coming out of the fool to be a queen. We all play our different roles in different times in our life, And we grow from being the fool to being our best self. So, if you know somebody who's going through it, and I'm getting choked up. But if you know someone who's going through it and they're playing the fool, know that they can grow. Know that they can become more. And they may just be playing the fool so that they can grow, so that you can correct them, so that you can guide them. That may be your position in their life, to be the guide. Because I've had some of the greatest guides, like you, like Eric Sifu. He's been the most patient guide because we've battled, oh my goodness, with me and my addiction times, oh my goodness. He really went through it with me, and very patient. Very patient. I owe him a lot. Mm. So, and my friends that have stayed my friends through all of that, through hospitalizations and everything, that's meant the world to me, that they're still my friends to this day, because they've let me grow. Mm. They've seen me at my worst, but they saw something in me and something worth sticking around for. And sometimes you really got to do that for people.
Thank you for sharing. I do see you in your growth. And letting all of us, and the ones who do stick around, it's because you've allowed them to see the fullness of you, your heart, and those who do stay understand and truly support you. And I believe in those times is also you get to know who your true people are. Not just friendship, that includes family, that includes everybody. And it's a way to clear the path for those who are meant to be in your circle now.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're so welcome, sis. So, what would you say to, you dropped so many gems already. Let me see where I want to take it. Let me shine light on, okay, y'all, Susie is one powerful woman, first off. And I know you feel the humbleness and the peace inside of her right now, even in her voice. Her Tai Chi practice is amazing. I see her practice with Dee. There's videos and stuff. She even does competitions. So I'm going to just share that about her. And there's this one video where I saw her, like, the woman lost, this is a sensing hands practice. And this woman, team, if you have the photo, because I sent it to them, just if you could share that so people kind of understand and see. So share with us when you're doing sensing hands practice, what that is about. And so it can give context to, how you won, and also how her opponent was just thrown off center for seconds. And this match was like 5 minutes long. Can you share a little bit about that?
Oh, I'm not sure which batch you mean, but sensing hands, to explain about how the energetics work a little bit. Is that what you would like?
Yeah. So, cause when you're doing sensing hands, the goal, to me, it appears that the goal is to stay in your center. So you stay so relaxed that the tension of your opponent or the other person, whoever you're practicing with, it just ricochets back at them. Basically, and it's their own energy that throws them off. Not the practitioner. Well, they're both practitioners, and So if it may appear that you gave a blow to somebody, but it's not because it's you. It's because it's that person's energetic that bounced off of you because she wasn't relaxed enough to allow to ground it all. So I know that was a lot, but I know you could explain it in a more simple way because I loved watching that.
You explained
and I don't think
perfectly.
A lot of people say it again.
You explained it perfectly.
Okay.
Yeah,
great.
it's
Thank you. Thank you. Because
Yeah.
I'm not in the competition ring yet. So I wanted to, I admire that about you, sis. And I don't think a lot of people know that you're a badass Tai Chi practitioner too. And you're like, you can kick butt in the ring.
I'm a level one. I'm level one basic instructor of Tai Chi. I teach meditation and the 8 treasures, and I say that because I know the basics. I know the basics well, and that's what I teach is the basics. And I can say I can give someone the grounded meditation practice that it would take to begin to understand what it takes to kick an addiction in the butt. I can at least say that because that's what I was coping with. And that's what my specialty is. Somebody wants to deal with an addiction, come see me. It may be level 1 in basic, but the golden flower is really and truly just that powerful in what it takes to get the mind right.
Yep. Hey, listen. You said basic, yet it's also fundamental, and it can evolve. And I know you're already a level 5 master teacher, sis. I already know that. Or even higher. There's no limit. You're just amazing. And for those of you listening who really want to obliterate this in your life without, even with the ability to wean off, if not supplement, your medication and having that plan with you, Susie is a testament to that. And I've seen her in her growth. I've seen her shine in her work. She does amazing work. And I know how needed this is. So if you're also, this aspect of our school with the Qigong that she teaches also will help you, I urge you to connect with her. So how is the best way to connect with you, sis? How can we support you?
Instagram. Instagram is the best way to get a hold of me. Message me on Instagram or Facebook. Those are the best ways to get a hold of me. Ask for a custom order. Ribbon earrings are a great, lovely compliment to any outfit. They come in a variety of colors, match up with anything, and you can dress them up, dress them down. They're just very flattering, obviously.
Thank you so much, sister, for being here, for sharing your story and your light. And I honor and I see the queen in you. And I appreciate you. And I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to bring you back, sister.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
You're most welcome,
Anita.
sis.
Thank you, sister.
Thank you for being here for another amazing episode. Susie shared so much wisdom, especially in seeking support when you feel like you're going through tough times, that you have community, and that you're never alone, and that you will be seen in your growth. So I'm so grateful and thankful you were here with me today. Make sure you connect with her. She'll leave her information below, and I'll link it to the show notes. And to stay in touch with me and with the latest and greatest episodes coming out and what's amazing coming forward 2022, make sure you connect with me via email. You can send an email at anita@nacionvita.com, Or even better, sign up to be part of my community on my website at www.nacionvita.com. Until then, everybody, have an amazing, amazing Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. Happy holidays. And I will see you next week. Bye.
Anita Vita.